one of the greatest pieces of media right now. Literally everyone is live streaming. But one thing about live streaming that I'm starting to realize is that there's a pattern going on here. And it's that every single year, there's always a new meta that's just sexual as I don't know what. You know, in 2021, we had
The saying goes, sex sells.
hot tub meta, which basically streamers would sit in hot tubs for hours in the just chatting section of Twitch goals and sub goals. Some of those goals being your name on their body, some jumping jacks, your
Some
name
squats.
on their floaty, or your name on their forehead. And it even got to a point where streamers were having fart goals. Like, it was
Fart
disgusting.
goal? No. I didn't know about this. Fart goals? I gotta get up for that one. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, fart goal. I knew we were down bad with the squat goal and like putting the name on your arm and the forehead and all that stuff, but a fart goal is crazy, chat.
If I'm being their forehead. And it even got to a point where streamers were having fart goals.
Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way, boy. In the wise words of Duke Dennis, boy, ain't no way, boy.
Like, it was pretty disgusting if I'm being real with you. And also with the hot tub meta, there was like the
Wow.
ASMR meta, which was kind of integral.
I ain't gonna lie. I watch ASMR. I've been watching ASMR for like years now. Ain't no shame in my game. I honestly, it's relaxing, but they have taken it a little too far. But like, yeah, yeah,
With it. And with that,
yeah, yeah.
streamers would basically have like this little ASMR device where they would like lick it and stuff like that.
I like that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Licks. I'm gonna play a little clip. And they'd just be chilling in their hot tub with their butts tooted to the camera, sucking and licking on this device all day. That was pretty much it. And it even got to a point where instead of just doing ASMR, people started wearing masks with it. Like, there was a clip of Amaranth with pigeon mask and horse mask. Like, it was a pretty crazy time, if I'm being real with you.
Like what? Shameless is right. Shameless is right. Squad W.
And this meta never really left Twitch because Twitch eventually added this section called pools, hot tubs, and beaches,
Pools,
which
hot
is basically a
tubs, and
way of
beaches.
Twitch monetizing this without it getting in the way of other creators. But if you take a look at this section, like, nobody is at a pool, in a hot tub, or at a beach. I'm actually going to look at the section right now.
They're all in
like, literally,
bikinis.
if you look at all these streams, there's probably like 15 streams
Damn, bitch. This is like a damn strip club.
on screen.
But Twitch is 13 plus, right?
Maybe
Twitch is 13 plus, right?
like 3 out of these 15 streams have a pool in the background. All the other ones are just girls with their butts pointed at the camera, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, that was one meta on Twitch. Then in 2020,
You're like one. Some of those outfits too. You're like one pull. Like what is the word I'm looking for? You're like one shift of your clothing, and you could just see all that coochie. Like,
too,
on
like this
stream,
wasn't really
bro.
a meta, but you had a girl having intercourse on
Who remembers this? Who remembers this? I saw this clip on Twitter, bro. Wild as fuck. She actually was having sex on live stream, bro.
stream,
Crazy.
and she only got banned for a week.
A 7-day ban, bro. 7 days?
Which is kind of crazy considering that there's people out there who have gotten longer bans for some of the smallest things. And then in late 2023, another meta spawned out of nowhere, which was the nude meta, which is pretty self-explanatory.
Bruh. This was brief, right? I remember this kind of. This was later in 2023, was it not? The nude meta? The nude meta is actually crazy.
And then there was also a point where streamers were streaming literally naked.
Literally naked, and they had the black bar over their fucking. Look like what? Hello?
bars on like their private parts. And later Twitch put out a statement because a lot of people were talking about it, and they said that they're basically going to allow this. They said that
artistic nudity is now allowed if the streamer is using the sexual themes label. This includes content focused on fictionalized, drawn, animated, or sculpted sexual body parts regardless of gender, such as doing nude figure drawing. Bro, Twitch is the new chatterbait, bro.
that they're
Twitch is the new chatterbait.
allowing implied nudity, so you could do things like this. And then the next
Twitch
thing
is the
was
new
horrific on
chatterbait.
Twitch, because it literally looked like the Hub 2.0, and
But
a lot of
it's
people were
literally the
outraged.
Hub.
So Twitch ended up backtracking, and that was the end of it until recently, because there's now a new meta taking over on Twitch, and that is the green screen meta. Here's a quick look.
I'm just up in this biz.
Oh yeah, this shit. Did like Come on, dog.
There are people fighting outside. I don't give a fuck, bro. I need to potion up. Sheesh. Ka-chow.
Yes, you saw that right.
Yeah.
Women on Twitch are now playing video games off of their butts. I'm not gonna lie, I want to hate so bad on this, but at the same time, I gotta give this woman her props. I literally do. Because with streaming, it is pretty hard to innovate, because there's not
Crazy.
much you can change with the Twitch stream. But this woman has found a whole new way to stream, and this is pretty creative.
You're like literally forced to stare at her ass. There's no shot. Like you have to stare at her ass. If you're in her stream, you have to stare at her ass because the gameplay, even if you're actually there for the gameplay and you don't want to look at her ass, you still have to look at her ass because the gameplay is literally on her ass.
said, I can't even hate. It's so good to the point where I'm like, okay, man, like, I just gotta give this woman her flowers. Now, don't get me wrong, she's just banking off of the Sims here with this one. I mean,
True.
she got a jumping jack counter in the top
This is
right.
the same chick that said she didn't want to go to Kick, by the way, because it would be career suicide, even though they were offering her 6 figures a month. And it would be career suicide. How when you're already doing this shit?
Kick offered me a 6-figure per month deal with them to stream on their platform. And I turned them down. I literally turned them down. Why? Because I like Twitch. I like Twitch, and I didn't want to subject my community to moving over to Kick. Because here's what the deal was. The deal was I streamed for 2 hours on Twitch. 2 hours. That's it. And I have to go to Kick every time. Do I regret it? Google Kick, bro. I think I made the right decision. Google Kick. Look at the kind of streamers who are on Kick.
Huh?
It would have been career suicide.
Huh?
And also wonder what she means by creamy treat. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know what that
It's
means.
kind of weird. But like I
Yeah.
said, this is creative. And I feel like a lot of people could agree that this is pretty creative. Like, usually these metas are overly sexual, and some of them aren't even funny. It's just like, yo, we understand what you're trying to
We
do right
get it,
here. But this
bruh.
one is genuinely funny. Like, I can't even lie. There's actually a clip I saw on Twitter of a VTuber doing this same meta, and that VTuber was basically playing
Bruh,
Overwatch
bruh,
off of her chest,
bruh,
which
bruh,
is pretty crazy. Another meta
bruh.
that's pretty big on Twitch right now is also something that I'd like to call the 2Cam meta.
Two
Now, if you don't know
cam?
what the 2Cam meta is? Well, basically,
Is it just straight ass without the green screen?
it's the same thing as the green screen meta.
Yep.
Just with no
Green screen, yep.
Basically, girls are streaming with 2 cams, one focused on the chest and the other focused on
Right,
their
on the
butt.
ass.
And
Right.
I'm not gonna lie, this one is actually this one is kind of crazy. There's no reason why this should be allowed on Twitch. Like, let's be real here. This woman is literally
Corrupting the next generation, one stream at a time.
almost naked with her whole butt
But remember, Twitch is 13 plus, right?
pointed at the camera and her yitties out just flopping around. Like, bro, look, the other one was funny, but this whole meta, like this one, I'm not gonna lie, this one is just overly sexual. But what's funny is that occasionally in these streams with like the 2 cams, there will be gameplay here and there. And there's actually this one stream I saw of this one girl playing Helldivers 2, which is like a new multiplayer game, you know, pretty fun game. And she had the 2 cams on, but the
And
gameplay-
she had the fucking rumble thing. So she was on the rumble pad. You see it? You see the jiggle, right?
Game, you know, pretty fun
She's
game.
on the
And
rumble
she had
pad.
two cams on, but the gameplay was so small in the top right. Nobody is seeing that little ass gameplay in the top right, my guy. Like, this girl is over here twerking her butt and shaking her yitties with the gameplay in the top right, trying to make it seem
Standing
like,
on a
oh, I'm
rumble
just playing
pad.
a game here. When
She's not even the one shaking her own butt with her own body. She's using a rumble pad.
reality, nobody can see that game. Nobody is there for the game at all. We know what you're trying to do. Like, that one kind of pisses me off. Like, at this point, you might as well just take the gameplay away, because I can't even see what's going on up there.
It's times like these that I wonder what I'm doing wrong, but then I have to realize we live in a sick, twisted world where everything is backwards. So, you know, it is what it is.
Can you see? Exactly. No. I gotta squint to see that gameplay, bro. I gotta be like...
Get a magnifying
Another meta
glass.
that's also pretty big with streaming right now, which this isn't really on Twitch, because I feel like Twitch would be quicker to ban with this meta, but this is more of a Kick thing, so it's not really, like, it's not much of a surprise if I'm being real, but I guess I should just show you guys. I can't really, like, explain it, you know?
Take off your pants. One in the chat once your pants are off.
Whoa.
We're about to begin stopping cock. But
Whoa!
not just yet.
What?
Now.
What? Stop in cock.
Well, as you are rubbing outside of your pants, you are now going to rub outside of your boxers.
I'm glad there's at least one person with an ounce of, like, sense in the chat. Actually, I'm not even gonna say an ounce of sense,
Because he's still in the
they're
chat.
actually watching this stream.
True.
But this person is thinking the same thing that I'm thinking. What the absolute...
Just shake some ass in some green screen pants with Elden Ring running on it, Frank. No. The day you see that happen is the day that I don't know. Just if you see me doing that one day, just know that something is wrong. Probably, most likely.
absolute fuck is stop in cock. You gotta be on an astronomical level.
We're doing jerk off instructions on stream now, bro.
Of
Crazy,
down bad.
crazy work. Crazy work.
Watching something like this. I am sorry.
One
Today?
in the
No.
Once you're rubbing from outside of your boxers, like a good boy. Perfect. Keep doing that until we begin.
She can't even make it sound sexy. She's like a good boy. Lazy as fuck. Like, if you're gonna do this shit, at least go all in. Like, bitches be lazy nowadays, bro.
Signal lights. One if you're my good boy. Do not be upset with me that I can do the bare minimum and get away with it. Don't
What the fuck did I just say?
be upset with me that all I'd have to do is hold up a sign and I can make you come on command.
Permission to smell mommy's panties. Now, like I said, this was on Kick,
Down bad.
so it's,
Down bad.
I mean,
Down bad.
it's pretty expected. Like, Kick is just full of degens. Obviously, like, something like this is bound to happen on Kick. Like, let's be real, we're not surprised. All that being said, I just think it's kind of crazy how Twitch is allowing this stuff to happen. Like, don't get me wrong, some of these are funny. Like, the green screen Fortnite, like, come on, bruh. Like, I can't even lie, like, that is creative on a whole nother level. Like, I really can't hate with that one. But at the same time, some of these are just overly sexual, and it's obvious what these
Crazy
girls
work.
are trying to do.
Crazy
They're literally
work.
just trying to funnel people to their OnlyFans and finesse these simps. And I just find it interesting how every year there's always a new meta on Twitch. You can't really hate the player, you just gotta hate the game, if I'm being real. Because Twitch is the main one to blame here. Like, if Twitch really wanted
Twitch
to
is the
ban
pimp at
each
the
and
end of
every
the
one
day.
these girls, each and every time they popped up, they could, but they choose not to.
Right.
Because for one reason, and that one reason is money. Because believe it or not, these girls bring in a lot of money to the platform.
Yup.
Because when you think about it, these e-thoughts generate more revenue than the regular Twitch streamer sitting there playing a game or reacting to videos. Because they can generate hundreds of subs within minutes because of these crazy incentives like fart goals and squats on stream, while other regular streamers can only generate a fraction of that within hours. Now, this isn't me defending these girls, but I do think that Twitch is the main problem here, because Twitch is only allowing these girls to pass by because they're making enough money for the platform. Because if they were making no money at all, Twitch would have banned them instantly. But since they do bring in money and Twitch kind of needs money, they're gonna allow it. Like, Twitch is open about their financial struggles. The CEO Dan Clancy talks about it all the time, that Twitch isn't a profitable
It's
platform.
still not
You know,
profitable.
I'll be blunt. We aren't profitable at this point. Amazon has been extremely supportive of Twitch, and a big thing for being sustainable over time is ensuring that we don't lose money, and that's a big part of my job, because that's going to be what makes sure we can be here for long term.
They literally just laid off 500 employees, so it's pretty evident that Twitch is struggling and could use a couple of extra dollars. So when stuff like this happens for Twitch, it's great for them because it makes them a lot of money, and if they can find a way to monetize it, they're gonna try to, like they did with the hot tub meta. But at the same time, there is a huge downside to this, and that downside is that it makes the website as a whole look bad. Because when somebody thinks about Twitch, they're not gonna think of the many great streamers on the platform. They're gonna think of the clip that they saw of the girl playing Fortnite off of her butt, or the clip that
all I see on my Twitch homepage now. Let's go to twitch.tv. Twitch.tv. Let's see what's the first thing we see on the homepage. Let's see who we have in like the fucking on the sidebar.
Not the cat meme. I'm staring at the flower pot. Okay.
It's actually kind of tame. It's actually kind of tame right now. Live art. Follow equals kiss. Well, okay, so prime example right there. Just chatting, you know, we got the short shorts, you know, she's painting, but ass is clearly there. Taylor Javot, just chatting. Twerk countdown right now. That's crazy. Twerk countdown is crazy. 5K viewers, and she's only been live for 3 minutes.
It's like it dropped and like
2 girl, 1 bed. Twerk right now. Crazy. Crazy work.
It's like totally fine. Like what? Like why couldn't it just been totally fine before it dropped?
Next chick. I guess she's IRL streaming at TwitchCon. Oh, okay. Crazy work. Crazy work. Okay.
Of the girl with 2 cams pointed at her yitties and her butt. And also another downside is that these girls make other female streamers look bad, because there's probably many female streamers out there who create genuinely great content, but they don't get the credit they deserve because of women like this. And if a female streamer does reach those heights of success, their success is always going to be downplayed because people either think that they're a titty streamer or they're just milking lonely men online. Like, they're not going to think that they create real content, you know? Like, yeah, these e-thoughts do bring in a lot of money, but at the same time, it's at the cost of the other streamers on the platform, which I think is kind of bad if I'm being real. Okay, so the video you guys just watched was recorded about a week ago. Shout out Bobby Shmurda, you feel me? And
shout out Bobby.
Right now, as I'm recording, it is March 28th, 2024, and Twitch actually put out a statement yesterday, March 27th, basically saying how starting on Friday, March 29th, content that focuses on intimate body parts for a prolonged period of time will not be allowed, meaning that the stuff I talked about in this video is basically done for coming March 29th.
Cap!
And
Cap!
I'm not gonna lie, that's a huge W, but at the same time, I am kind of concerned. Like, I seen a comment on this tweet that says they can switch body parts every 30 seconds. And then there was another comment that says these streamers are 2 steps ahead of you and working on a new meta that will force you guys to move the goalposts yet again. These band-aid fixes won't do anything. See you in 3 months. I feel like this is a step in the right direction, but at the same time, I do feel like people are still gonna find a way to break the rules, and I'm kind of concerned, you know, but time will tell. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe everyone could be wrong in this comment section, but yeah, I just felt like I had to add that to the video because I feel like it would be kind of stupid of me to drop this video without addressing this. So yeah, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I'm actually super interested to see how this will go. All that being said, this is gonna wrap up the video. If you guys made it this far, I appreciate you. If you guys enjoyed this video, then I highly recommend you guys check out my most recent video. It'll be right up here on the screen. But yeah, with all that being said, thank you guys for watching. It's Cameron, and I'm out.
Twitch might as well make a porn site at this point. It would solve their financial problems, but fuck porn too. I hate porn. Motherfuckers playing Fortnite on their ass. Maybe technology doesn't need to advance after.